No, don't. Well, I mean, that's a good open because it's terrifying what I'm about to tell you.
Let's hear it.
Dude, cults.
Cults.
There's
Are
a
you
lot.
saying Colts?
Cults.
The horse?
Colt, like a baby horse?
No. Like cults. Like I looked it up this morning.
You looked up cults. You just Googled cult?
No, I actually Googled what United States-based cults are currently actively recruiting.
Okay. Yeah, you're looking to join one.
I mean, I think it would be kind of funny, wouldn't it? Because I think we could probably cause a lot of mayhem. Because, I mean, maybe I'm speculating. Mm-hmm. Both of you can chime in on this and tell me if you think I'm wrong.
You're wrong.
Well, first off, this rifle is mounted completely wrong, and I'm noticing it right away.
Which one?
The Barrett.
Let me flip it around.
We're going to ignore it for now.
Is it supposed to go through this or?
It's supposed to face the other way. But
flip it around?
go ahead and flip it around. The Colts, like right now, you see the big boy holding. Oh,
shit.
no.
Me, dude. I'm sorry.
No.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Oh, this show is ruined. It's ruined. We're getting canceled. The FCC is on the phone with Dave as we speak. Make sure you lock it.
Yeah, I will. I'm just making sure it fits first.
And then you go the barrel, and then the yeah. See, it's very even. Boom. Okay. See, that looks solid now. There we go. The FCC's on the phone with Dave. They're canceling us.
Fuck.
How many times have you had to talk to the FCC, Dave?
I don't know because I answer the phone as if they were KFC and I treat them just as equals.
Okay.
And I think they're tired of
Is this
taking
the
more
Colonel?
order. Yeah.
Is this the Colonel? They're like, this is the FCC. You're like, that sounds
They're
good.
like, you have to never put Jared on the air. And I say, I want a 20-piece bucket of chicken. And it never goes anywhere.
I feel like they would have tried to have banned Ross a lot more than me in the past.
It'd make more sense.
Maybe.
Yeah.
So anyway,
cult,
yes, the cults. I mean, I'm going to read you some of the. Look, first off, I wasn't familiar with some of these, by the way.
Yeah.
So this is quite interesting when you start unpacking, like U.S. cults that are recruiting. By the way,
Okay.
very interesting. Number 2, Church of Scientology.
Yeah, that would make sense.
I mean, I find it funny that that's the
cult.
number 2 cult that's recruiting. And one thing that it gives you though in this, like, because it's like, hey, here are the cults that are recruiting, but here are some concerns. So Church of Scientology concerns are intense internal discipline, high financial commitment, and disconnection from critics and family. Wow. How do they, it makes me wonder, like, so again, I'm going, let me circle back to what I was saying.
Yeah.
Correct me if I'm wrong. I feel like cults target very, very intellectually weak-minded
Yes,
people.
vulnerable people.
Vulnerable people that just yearn for belonging.
Yeah.
So what if you and I join a cult? I feel like we would be so annoying.
Like we could,
because we'd be like, oh, I need to do that. Oh my God, I need to do that.
Why?
I didn't do that.
I'm sorry.
Oh, I'll do it next time though,
Yeah.
because we keep acting like we're just stupid, and they're like, "Oh no, you needed me to delete everybody in my phone," and like we have to go to the meeting. They're like, "Show us your phone. You're only allowed 2 contacts, Caleb and the cult," and they're like, "Show us your phone." They're like, "You have everybody in here.
Everyone's here.
Oh, I still got to transcribe a backup like on paper. They're like, "You're not allowed to do that."
No.
You're like, "Oh well." I'm almost done transcribing. They're like, you're not allowed to do that. I'm like, oh, okay. I'm almost done.
I think we could probably take it over.
You think? I mean, I think we could.
Yeah.
I don't imagine a cult leader is very. I don't think they're very smart.
Probably not.
No.
Yeah.
Not as smart as us.
No, I think we could.
I mean, I think they
collectively
have like their own goal, and they're so clouded by their own goal that it would be easy for us to completely derail everything that they're doing.
Yeah.
And I wonder what kind of fail-safes they have to not have infiltrators.
Yeah, like somebody take over.
Our little rascal selves that come in. So here's number
I think
one.
They call that a rank system. Like if you come in and you decide to be little rascals and naysayers or just play extremely stupid, you're never going to get to a point of influence, and they'll just exile you from the beginning. Like you would have to play like an undercover cop.
Yeah.
And
You have to patch in.
right.
Just like a cop that gets into a motorcycle gang, like you got to patch in.
We got a burner phone.
But in all that time,
that follows all the protocol.
they might flip you. Like how many people do you think, joined a cult or, a gang as an undercover, and then they decided, hey, this is actually kind of cool.
I will partially go with you on that because I 100% feel like I would be immediately flipped because I would buy into their make believe first, like and I would like to live in their fictitious world. But the thing is there's very few things that you can that become sticky to me.
Yeah,
like so no matter, you could spend 10 years indoctrinating me on this and it's still just a light switch that I could turn off in 1 second and none of that rapport matters that you built. And I just go, oh yeah, that was really dumb. The whole time I knew that it was all fake.
Yeah.
So here's the other options we have. So if you and I are going to join a cult, let's figure out which one we're going to join.
Okay. Scientology was one.
That one I think is they're too conscious of infiltrators because
probably.
they've had so many. And also too, it's very expensive.
It's
you have
like
to buy
a
everything.
lot of celebrities.
Oh yeah, you have to pay for your like personality test, and then you have to pay for your purity, where after they tell you what your personality test is, like they go, like, I don't know if you've seen this stuff on Braille skateboards, like the old leader of Braille, like spent like millions of dollars inside Scientology. He's blown everything and like his whole thing is like gone inside out.
No.
It's a wild, like Sunny V2 did a whole thing on it. It's phenomenal. If you guys are out there and want something entertaining, go look up Sunny V2 on YouTube and look up the fall of Braille skateboards or whatever. It's wild.
Let's bring it back to the original topic.
Oh, hey, we're on cults here. What is it? What are these noises going on right now?
Once again, original topics. Let's just talk about cults.
I think it's just wind.
Oh,
It's a windy day.
I just have not heard that before.
Me neither.
It sounds like water. Oh, it's your chimes.
And it's blown something else too. Yeah.
All right.
You sure you're not like a gullible target for a cult?
What?
Like you might be prime real estate for a cult.
I just heard some weird noises. I want to make sure that we weren't having termites.
Yeah. Big ones.
You could totally be in a cult for 10 years and just snap right out of it.
I can. So the 12 tribes. This is various U.S. communities, especially in New York, New Hampshire, and Tennessee. They are organic farming, delis, and cafes. The recruitment style is friendly outreach, hospitality, and offering to help travelers. Concerns, allegations of child labor, physical punishment, and controlling lifestyles.
That just sounds like a mafia.
What do you got a child doing in the cult?
But also,
Working in the deli?
if you're voluntarily doing something, because again, a church or a cult, whatever, if you will, you're volunteering to do this on your own. Why would you volunteer to do something that's like physically punishing you?
Yeah.
Let's see.
You went to the military, my guy.
Okay.
I don't know. A greater purpose?
You have met my question with an answer. All right, the third one, the Fellowship of Friends. This sounds nice.
Okay.
I mean, who doesn't want a Fellowship of Friends?
I'd like to be a part of the fellowship.
Based in Oregon House, California.
Okay.
Oh, that's the name of the cult is Fellowship of Friends?
Yes.
Okay.
Art, culture, and conscious living. Recruitment style, high-end spiritual events, especially among tech. Oh, I know this one. Tech creative. This is the Fellowship of Friends is that weird secret thing they do in the woods. All those weird tech people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
They have allegations of elitism, sexual exploitation, and manipulation by little so yes, I've heard about this.
This is like the movie Wanderlust.
Is it?
That's what
I've
that
never
sounds
seen that
like.
movie.
Yeah, where they go join that cult and they just all live in little houses and there's like farms and stuff and they all just kind of each other and just what it sounds like.
Interesting. All right. All right. Now we have number 4, the World Mission Society Church of God.
Whoa.
Wow. That's a lot of,
Okay.
there's a lot of like amplifying.
Yeah.
World Mission Society Church of God. I don't think those go together. Dave.
There's a lot.
World Mission Society.
I mean, that's just the same as choosing bigger words than necessary to make yourself sound important. It's marketing. Keep going.
This one started in South Korea, but has growing presence across the U.S. Public face a Christian church emphasizing a female god, the mother.
Oh.
Recruitment style is street evangelism, especially on college campuses and in shopping centers. Oh, this is great.
Yeah.
Concerns, accusations of mind control, isolation, and apocalyptic teachings. Okay, apocalyptic teachings, who cares about that?
Yeah, sure.
Like anybody could be like, hey, apocalypse is going to eventually happen one day. Eventually the sun gets so hot.
Yeah, sure.
Like
a couple billion years from now.
It's less than one.
Yeah. Sun's going to be too hot.
And then the earth just melts.
Yeah.
So, I mean, we have an end date.
Sure, yeah.
And so I don't know why everybody's off about this global warming horseshit.
Yeah.
No, the sun is going to globally warm us.
Yeah. Into oblivion.
Yes.
Yeah.
Into non-inhabitable. We turn into
start fresh.
Venus.
Yeah.
We're going to be Tatooine.
Yeah.
Which is why, Mr. Elon is trying to move us to Mars. He's like, hey, it won't be as hot over there. Get over there. It's going to be too hot.
It's going to be too hot here.
Yeah, we're just trying to find it. But accusations of mind control. What do you think? Dave, look at the World Mission Society Church of God. See what you can find. Like what comes up when you just put that in?
An address.
Oh, wow. Where is it?
Here in San Antonio.
You're kidding.
No, 7150 Stall Road.
It's right down the street.
Should we go?
We could just go join.
Should we go join?
They're open till 5.
Holy shit.
We could join today.
Godmother?
Yeah.
We're here for Godmother.
Yeah, we're here for Mother.
We're here for Mother.
And I want to harass people
Oh,
in
and they're
college.
next to a Walmart? That's convenient.
They're next to Walmart. Dude, you'd be like, hey, Caleb and I just finished watching Dogma and we believe.
Yeah.
Such a good movie.
By the way, not on any streaming service, but somebody did upload the HD Blu-ray on YouTube that has 254 views. So if you want to watch Dogma,
that's fun.
Search Dogma Blu-ray on YouTube. You didn't hear it from me.
That's nice.
I'm not about pirating.
It's
but
nice that people do that.
I think piracy is going to come back in a big way.
Yeah,
It needs
I think
to.
so too.
Yeah.
But I mean, you can't just disappear a movie though. Like we want to watch the movie.
Yeah, it's
no
always
one's trying to find a Dogma. I don't have a DVD player.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe. Your PlayStation is the discless one, or
Oh no,
Yeah, they'll play
PlayStation
Blu-rays,
has a disc. All right. Plays
Play them-
Blu-rays.
yeah,
Does it
plays
play
them
regular
Blu-ray.
DVDs?
I'm pretty sure it's backwards.
Yeah. It's got a cassette hole on the back. What?
All right, we have another one. Love has won.
Is that
That's what it's called?
the number one or one?
Just WON.
Oh,
See what you see on that.
won.
Love has won. It's Colorado and online. Ooh, this is an online cult. Here you go.
That's so
hey,
easy.
everybody out there, if you're driving to work right now
Yeah.
and you've been interested in joining a cult,
Yeah.
Love has won. So if you just go to lovehaswon.org, join our cult today.
Wow.
I don't know.
Not sponsored.
It's not.
Not a sponsor.
Not a spot. That
They're
is not an ad
sponsoring
read.
us. All right. Well, I'm sorry. I blacked out for a
Sorry.
minute.
I'm getting like an HBO show.
What are you doing?
Oh, I was about to put Firecracker Farms hot salt on these delicious blackberries.
Well, why would you put hot salt on blackberries?
Because I'm in the mood for something a little sweet and a little spicy. You know, kind of like you.
Wait, why am I sweet and spicy?
Really?
Oh yeah. Use code MILK to save on Firecracker Farms products.
Really?
Yeah.
Love is one?
Maybe it's a show too.
Are your results reliable?
Is it called 5D Full Disclosure? Do you see that?
That sounds like a dildo.
Yeah.
So this one is Spiritual Awakening Mother God Channeling.
Okay.
Are we just naming cults? What's going on here?
Yes, these are all the cults. These are the top 6 cults that are recruiting right now. Like actively, that's what I asked. I said, who's actively wanting members? So me and Caleb could decide whose cult we're going to join.
Is Freemasons on that list?
No. But so their Spiritual Awakening, Mother God Channeling, Recruitment style is online YouTube videos, live stream, and spiritual coaching.
None of
So
these
they have
cults sound good.
They have a YouTube channel for Love Has Won. Look at that.
That seems like it seems the most reasonable so far.
Concerns, though.
Yeah.
Controversial death of their leader, Amy Carlson.
Oh.
And a body preservation scandal? What the is that,
Okay.
Dave? You need to tell us more about this.
Okay, it went from okay to not. So
I'm not so worried about controversial deaths of leaders.
Yeah, but body
It's only
preservation
worried-
scandal? What's that?
If it's the same show I watched before, it was like they worship their leader so much that like even after her death, they kept taking care of her because like they figured
They kept
the spirit of her was still there even though the body passed. So more than likely that's what it's referring to.
Control
Like, they
over
kept taking
followers.
care of the body, like providing it food and fluids even after it was passed.
All right, so this one sounds a little scary.
Oh, now they start getting scary?
Yeah, so
What number
this
are we
is-
on?
This is number 6. This is the
God.
top 6.
Yeah.
NXIVM. Originally from Albany, New York. So NXIVM. Self-help, personal development. Recruitment style was coaching seminars and elite mentorship programs that are now underground. And the concerns, branding of members.
Oh,
Now that's
you gotta get a brand.
you getting burned,
Okay.
dude. You getting burned.
Dang.
Coercion, sex trafficking.
Yeesh.
The founder, Keith Rainier, sentenced to 120 years in prison. So how does a like when your leader
Yeah.
goes to jail for 120 years, the rest of you don't just kind of all go,
Oh.
maybe we all were duped.
Yeah.
Or you look at it as a promotion opportunity.
Somebody else rises
A
to the
slot
Yeah.
Yeah, but
opens up every
now
time
you're,
somebody
But you're
moves.
a target now to possibly get another 120-year
Yeah,
sentence.
yeah.
Because whatever the hell that guy was doing, like,
Yeah.
you don't want to do.
But he's doing the time for it. Now is the perfect time for a rebrand. Keep the
Take
organization going,
A new
but slightly different and better.
new era.
Let Keith take the fall for his bad choices.
Yeah.
Now it's your turn to make
you
your
meet-
own bad choices.
Do you meet with him while he's in jail?
They
and say,
probably
hey,
do.
I took the cult.
Yeah. It's
Like,
mine
do you
now.
think they refer to it as a cult?
Colt's mine now? I'm the dad now.
That's one thing I've always wondered is like whether it's a cult or an organization or whatever, where you have to like lie to your members to get them to stay and,
And
hang
you
around.
know that you're lying.
You have like your organization or your church or some fluffy happy word that you tell everybody.
Mm-hmm.
But do they keep the lie going with like the C-suite of cult members?
That's a really good observation.
Like when they get into the secret room where they're planning cult shit from the very tip of the spear, do they just drop the bullshit? Be like, all right, how do we get this cult into the black this year? We're spending too much.
Should I put Baker on the show or ignore him?
No, don't just
All right, I'm ignoring him.
yeah.
So I forgot. I was watching some long form documentary. I forgot what it was, but it was saying some things about Scientology where like they would take people to this weird school that they owned and like tie them to a chair for days on end if they were trying to quit. And they're like, oh no, you can't. Like, oh, I forgot what it was. But they had some recordings of like the leadership, not the big leadership, but like the leadership during this whole like interrogation thing where they're tying people to chairs and shit. And they were like, you're going to get them to crack. I don't care if we have to starve them and blah. It's like, dude, these people are going nuts.
Yeah.
Like these are the type of people that we should just exterminate.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
We should get rid of them.
Yeah. We don't need this.
Like nobody needs that.
No.
Anybody that's like so gullible to like fall for like this weird organization that's like we're gonna starve them to get them to do what we want. Like again, this is all a voluntary thing. Like you
Yeah.
were like, hey, I want to go to this church,
Yeah. I'm like, okay, well, we're gonna starve you.
and you're gonna do what we say, and you're not gonna tell your family about this, and you're not gonna do that, and you're like,
Okay.
what the fuck?
Yeah.
Man, I really can't remember what that was. It was a series of something.
Yeah, that's just a very
Oh, you know what? I think it was Escaping Scientology or something.
Oh. Yeah, that's just a very mentally weak person, like trying to find somewhere to fit in.
I know. How do you
Like
not just go?
something-
Hey, I don't believe in this shit anymore.
Yeah,
you guys are dumb.
Yeah, I think I don't think that's the kind of people that join cults. I think it's people who are like, yes, please use me in some way, like give me some kind of purpose. I don't care if you got to starve me for a while or beat me some. Like I want to be here.
I mean, I'm sure it's a mix.
Yeah.
Like the completely oblivious, being able to be convinced of anything, kind of sounds more of like what you would consider like elder abuse.
Yeah,
I mean, anyone who falls for a gift card scam
sure.
kind of thing.
Yeah.
They fit into they just don't know what's going on in general in the world. And mostly it's because they just have been isolated from the fact that there's bad shit in the world.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's like, I'm sure there's studies or examples of like people that do join cults. Like it has to fall in one of the two. You're either just so oblivious to the world that you're like, well, if he says it so honestly, it must be true.
yeah,
And then there's the others that this is kind of weird, but it's better than eating Doritos in my basement.
yeah. It's better than being alone,
Yeah.
not having anything to do or any friends.
I mean, I'd be interested to see what the attrition rate is, though, of people with common sense that
Yeah.
like
Well, I think
start to sign up and then
Yeah,
they're like,
like,
whoa, what the?
I think that's also a mechanism of the cult itself is like, let's make these tests or trials so ridiculous that the people that just don't participate, were the ones that weren't dumb enough to move forward
themselves
anyways.
out.
Yeah,
Well, that was the thing is if you watch that Sony V2 thing on the Braille, they show a graphic of the different levels that you and what it costs
Yeah.
in Scientology for you to achieve, because for you to achieve rank in Scientology, you have to have passed these certain classes, and those classes cost money. So you have to order these courses, and so it's like, oh, well, to become a blah 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 elder level 40, you have to pay $450,000 and attend this like 10-day class, and then after that, like you're an elder level 40. But I mean,
yeah.
do you get like a patch or something? And, like,
Cool new brand.
you go to church on Sunday and everybody's like, oh,
There he
get out of
is.
the way of the sergeant major.
Yeah,
That's
probably.
so
Yeah,
dumb.
I wonder if there is like some sort of outward presentation of your rank or whatever. Because,
That
you know,
would be-
not saying they're a cult, but like Freemasons, they have rings and that kind of shit. And I've seen firsthand where, you know, one of my leaders in the army was, who knows what rank in Freemasons, but it was quite often just walking around, people would be like, oh, hey, man. And instantly they're like, they're best friends just because his position in their society.
yeah.
So, like, does Scientology have something like that? Like,
Probably.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
same. I think that exists all over
You
too.
know, every kind of group.
yeah,
Yeah,
the Jewish community,
yeah,
every
yeah.
community. It's
Biker
like,
gangs.
it's like, hey, yeah,
or clubs.
clubs.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, yeah, all right, you're
Yeah.
in.
Oh, it's you.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
I mean, and is there anything really wrong with that? Like it comes down to identifying. Like the Freemason thing was just, it was like, weren't these the people that built the country? And it was kind of like,
Yeah,
hey,
supposedly,
we're
yeah.
building everything. So if you're part of this, like
Yeah.
you get preferential treatment, especially like when you start looking at the inner politics of a place like New York City and
Yeah.
Chicago and all these places where it's like we're awarding contracts. It's like, no, let's make sure our boys are taken care of. Everybody has a club.
Yeah.
You're gonna always favor. Yeah, look, if I'm the mayor of a city and he has a cement company and
Yeah.
I don't know you, but I
Yeah.
know him, and he's like, hey, I'm bidding on the sidewalk contract. I'm like, yeah, go
Cool, yeah,
go do it. I want
yeah.
your business to
Yeah,
flourish.
yeah.
I like you.
Yeah.
You're my friend.
there's arguments to be made that that's not fair,
Yeah.
but it's also the
That's-
way the world works.
Yeah.
Human condition.
Yeah.
You know, like you can argue until you're blue in the face, but like put yourself in those situations. You would always want to hook up your friend.
Yeah.
Like,
And I might be wrong
and
on
tell your friend too, by
Yeah.
the way, to
Yeah.
hey, I need you to come under this cost. Like I can't just hook you up. If you're competitive with the other bid,
Yeah.
then I can give it to you.
Yeah.
Like, so, I mean, you got to be real about it.
Yeah, yeah. And I might be wrong. The Masons, doesn't that like link back to like the Crusaders and all that stuff? Like, weren't they like how
The
that came
Knights
about?
Templar.
Yeah,
Yes,
Knights Templar
yes.
and all that stuff. Like
The Knights Templar
That's like how that
is connected to
is
the
like they're
Masons,
just like
yes.
the new version of that.
I was
like, in
actually a
way.
member of
Yeah.
the OG Knights Templar.
That was pretty
Yeah,
cool.
I need to get my ring back though. Missed too many meetings.
That makes sense.
They took it and melted it down.
They took it back.
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
Hey, you have missed too many meetings.
Give us that back.
Give us that.
Okay. So, if you were to start your own cult,
Yeah, because all
you
these
don't like
cults so
any of
far.
these?
So
yeah, I mean, like they're cool, they're fine,
But I think we could
but
make a
we
better
could
one.
make a way better one.
I think you're right.
Yeah, like
First off, like, I think right off the bat, like, let's make sure that the concerns tab for our cult are all concerns. Like, it's like concerns.
Yeah.
They have too much to drink.
Yeah.
Available at their meetups.
Yeah.
You're like, wait, what?
What?
Like, and they have way too many hot women.
What?
At their concerns.
yeah,
Way too much booze. Way too many hot chicks.
So what you're talking about is basically marketing our cult. Mm-hmm. And I think is an excellent way to do it, where we don't actually ever say, hey, join our cult. It's rad. But we only do smear campaigns
Against us.
pointing out all the really bad stuff we do.
I love where you're going.
we
with
keep just having way too many hot, horny girls join, and it's becoming a problem.
Like all this cocaine and hot girls is just too much for our humble community.
One of our guys owns a hot wing restaurant. He's always bringing hot wings.
And it is
Like-
always
like-
$1 a wing. And it's never
just
overpriced.
tables
Yeah.
of them, dude.
yeah,
Like ranch.
Yeah.
Like he brought a ranch fountain last meeting. Like, and one of the girls fell into the fountain
Yeah.
and she had ranch all over her boobs.
Yeah, it was
like, but she was
crazy.
in a bikini top.
Yeah.
So she was just like trying to wipe the ranch off. And then we're trying to have, our cult meeting.
yeah,
But Kelly is just completely covered in boob ranch.
yeah. And the other girl, Sabrina, tried to help her about
she
wiping
started
it off,
licking it off.
They started dipping the wings off of it.
Yeah, and then instead they're like, we ran out of paper towels, so she invited everybody else up to dip the wings on her
to
boobs
try
in
and
the
get
ranch.
it off. Yeah,
Yeah.
Well, it was Jim's responsibility to bring paper towels, and he recently quit.
Yep.
Because he couldn't handle all of the alcohol we were bringing.
yeah. He stayed too
He said,
drunk.
you guys drink way too much and have way too many hot girls here. Like,
Yeah.
I was having to take blue chews all day. And he was like, it was making my heart palpitate. So
Yeah.
for my health, I needed to stay home.
Yeah,
Yeah. He said, fuck you guys, find someone else with a Costco card and get your own paper towels.
Yeah. I mean, this sounds like a good meeting.
Sounds
like,
like
what are we covering? Okay, so the concerns.
Yeah.
Right now we're starting backwards. Now.
yeah.
The concerns are there's way too much available booze at our meetings.
Always there.
And there's way too many very, very gorgeous women.
Yeah,
Covered in ranch.
Covered
Good
in ranch.
they
in
always
bikinis.
fall on the ranch.
Like just yellow bikinis
Yeah.
out the yin yang.
Yeah,
There's way too many bubble parties after the meeting's over. There's just too many bubble parties.
they got to
dude.
wash all the ranch off. Yeah.
Like and the giant group sleeping mats are just, they're not quite memory foam. Like they're kind of the cheap memory foam.
I want to veto that. That just sounds sticky after the first two innings.
Yeah, the ranch sleeping room. Yeah, the big 40x40 room of beds. The ranch is soaking.
I mean, you have to shower. The group shower is too steamy.
Yeah.
There's just too much
It's
steam.
hot.
It's hot.
Everybody gets sweaty in
It's
there.
too much steam.
Yeah.
And then the memory foam is not quite real memory foam.
Yeah.
For the big group bed.
Basically, if you're like a plumber or can clean upholstery really well, we'll fast track you into the
We'll
the
give
code.
Higher
rank.
rank. Yeah, you'll get
We'll
rank.
give you good
You'll make rank
Yeah.
fast because we
Yeah.
need people like you.
Yeah, the cleaning service.
Dude.
Why, hello. I'm here to tell you guys about one of our new sponsors. It's something really cool that actually is something that I can use in my life. These are Brunt work boots. Specifically, these are their Marins. And you can join over 500,000 happy customers with a work boot that is as comfortable as a sneaker. Another cool thing about these work boots is they are completely waterproof for all different kinds of surfaces, whether you're working in the rain or in the mud or an oily floor in the shop. Like, these things are just awesome and built tough. If you are ready to try out one of the greatest work boots out there in the United States of America, why don't you head on over to bruntworkwear.com. That is BRUNT workwear.com. And if you enter the code PIE, P-I-E, that gets you $10 off a purchase of these fine boots. So you guys go on out there and go to bruntworkwear.com and be sure to throw that code PIE in. Get yourself one of these sweet, sweet pieces of footwear.
This is a good call.
It's a pretty cool cult. What do you, but what do you think yours would be about? Like,
Yeah, like every good cult needs some sort of like a community outreach or a positive.
Yeah.
So they're not just completely villainized. Like,
Yeah.
what's our angle?
I mean, you know, we bring up awareness for ranch.
Ranch
Dressing?
awareness?
Yeah, ranch awareness. Like how important ranch is as a flavor.
yeah.
Like it's an important flavor.
So you got like
It's an
your
everyday part of your
cult
life.
of ranch. Like, what do
Yeah.
you call this cult? Like,
I've got a great name for it.
okay,
It's the International Science Intervention of Science.
you're using science twice in it.
Well, yeah, because we're
Also, say the name again.
International Science Intervention Science.
So it spells out ISIS.
Shit.
I don't think you can use that one.
Yeah, I don't think that would be.
Yeah, and then it has nothing to do with
That's-
ranch at
it's-
all. I would not think that this is about ranch. If I read this and then I saw
Yeah,
ISIS and then it was just a giant picture of ranch next
The
to it, I'd be
logo's
like,
not gonna.
no, it doesn't
logo's
make
not
any
gonna-
sense.
I
Yeah,
don't think anybody's going to share
no
it.
one's going to want to join that
They're
one.
not going to share it,
They're gonna be-
especially if we abbreviate it.
Yeah, it's just a ranch bottle with ISIS on it.
Yeah.
That's flyers.
It's just
for
a
it when you're
Hidden Valley.
It's just
ISIS.
ISIS on it.
What is
What is
what
this?
is this?
Read the back.
Just read the back. Come on. Flip it over.
Oh.
They flip it over. It's just a blank page. Like, what are you talking about? You're like,
Oh,
whoops.
shoot.
Oh,
Yeah.
we didn't think this
Oh
went
damn
through.
it! I forgot.
I don't know. Is the domain available for ISIS.org?
I don't know. I'm trying to get ChatGPT to make me a logo for this ranch dressing.
Is it bad?
ISIS
is.
ranch.
ISIS Ranch?
I'm having to tell it repeatedly, like, no, just go ahead and make it. It's fine.
Are you sure I should
It's
make
like,
this?
I think
I
I'm
don't
gonna get
know.
in trouble by Daddy AI.
Yeah.
You're like, no, you won't. I
You
promise.
can do it. I talked to him already. He
Yeah,
said it's
we're gonna
fine.
get in trouble by the president, Big Daddy Trump, if I make this ranch product. No, you're fine.
Yeah.
You're fine.
I think if I'm doing a cult,
Ooh.
I'm gonna go like the movie The Village.
Oh.
I'm gonna go that style,
Isolate everybody.
but it's gonna be cowboys.
Make them think that it's
That
the
it's
1830s.
the 1800s and we're cowboys.
Yeah, and there's
it's
gold.
There's gold. We'll go somewhere out in where Arizona or Utah where there's still gold somewhere in those mountains, and we start a gold mine in Cowboy Town. We got the saloon. We got all the
What
houses.
do you staff it with a bunch of babies and have to wait 100 years until they're like grown up and then all they know is like, oh, it's the 1830s?
Oh, we're going to be growing babies while we're there. There's going to be, I mean, you've seen how the saloons are. There's people, they're doing some sex in those saloons. So we get all as many cowboys and cowgirls as we want. We build some saloons. We build,
Houses.
all the little houses and the shops, what would you even call that?
We need to find a
police.
river.
What was the police station? Like just the sheriff's office.
jail.
Yeah, the jail. It would be just the jail. We get a sheriff, a couple jail cells. We hang people if they're bad.
Yeah, if
we
they're
have
bad.
we have shootouts.
Or, I mean, there's probably not going to be very many bad people. If they're
there's
volunteer.
going to be bad people in it. Have you seen Cowboys? Have you
I mean,
seen-
are you recruiting some bad people just so we have people to shoot?
Exactly. That way it gets a little spicy. And you know, people are going to come under like false like pretenses every now and then. They're going to come like, yeah, I'm a good cowboy.
I'm a great guy.
And once they find out there's gold in them there hills, cowboys start to act
So we're
a
on
little
a
different.
river.
Yeah, where there's water.
We gotta have a river.
Yeah, we're
No,
close
it's
to
a
water.
river.
Yeah. We've got plenty
New
of good
Mexico,
water.
probably.
Yeah, somewhere down there.
Yeah. And then, like, so we have Main Street where you've got the saloon.
Yeah.
Then next to that is
Hotel,
the hotel.
casinos, like some of the
I think the casino's
a part of the
saloon.
hotel or a saloon. Yeah.
Yeah, like because
Well, there's a handful of them. Yeah, there's always a handful.
Poker in
Yeah.
the saloon.
Yeah.
we don't want multiple places for people to hang out. You want
I think
one
we
hangout
do.
spot.
I think we do. That way they can start rivalries. That way they're like,
Because I don't want to be in the saloon and be like, hey, what's going on down in the casino?
yeah, I do.
What if we What if we just make the saloon the casino?
That'll be
too?
the main one until it starts. People are like, I'm tired of the rules here. I'm gonna start my own casino across the street.
But I mean, we got to think small first.
Yeah, sure.
And then you got the jail. Then you got the courthouse.
Yeah, courthouse.
Mayor.
With the big gallows outside. Yeah.
With the hanging.
Yeah, for the hanging.
stuff. And then everybody gets like a 2 to 3 acre plot on the river.
Yeah, yeah.
And then that's where everybody's houses are.
Yeah, yeah.
And then we all ride horses into town.
You got to have a good horse.
Dude, these girls, they're going to be great.
Yeah. They stink,
Dressed
though,
like
dude.
we're not.
We don't
we'll
got,
still
we don't
buy
got,
soap.
we don't got running water, though, dude.
Yes, we do.
No, this is the 1800s, dude. We ain't there yet.
Yeah, we are. We know we're using gravity and piping.
Okay, we'll figure it out from the river.
come on.
We'll get a big windmill pump from the river.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like,
Runs the water.
you don't want smelly girls.
No, that's true. We don't want that. But yeah, like how cool would this cult be?
I would join it.
I would join that cult.
I would join the hell out of
And
it.
it's literally,
But it's
it's
like,
like
hey.
the goal here is, mine gold.
We're kind of like the Amish, but we're just cowboys.
Yeah, but we're
And
cowboys.
and occasionally we might sneak to Walmart
Yeah,
just for like
every
a
now
razor
and then if I need
and
some.
some Irish Spring.
Yeah, Amazon still delivers out there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we don't tell.
Yeah.
We don't tell them.
This cult has Wi-Fi?
Oh, there's probably
How are you connecting to Amazon?
yeah. We'll just have one in the courthouse. There's one computer room where you can go. And
Maybe you just have like an Amazon guy.
yeah. There's the post office. The
But he
post office
shows
at
up-
the train
yeah,
station.
Yeah, but they unpackage everything.
Yeah,
So, like,
so you
when
don't know where it
when
came
you
from.
get something, it's
Yeah.
like, oh, I got razors, and you just have physical
The
razors.
razor, yeah.
There's no new age packaging or anything with like the graphics and
Yeah.
stuff. So all you ever have is the actual product.
Well, yeah, you go back like you would go to the train station and you'd make an order with like whoever there,
the Sears
and they would
catalog.
wine a phone call. I need to order all this, and it comes on a train.
Holy shit!
Once a
this
month.
would be cool.
Yeah,
There's a train there.
there's a train station there.
We don't take the train.
Yeah,
We stay
it
there.
only goes one way. The train goes into some far town where it does its pickups and stuff. It don't lead nowhere else. So we don't have passerbys coming through. It's just for us to use.
No one's allowed on.
Yeah, yeah.
It's just for shipping.
Yeah, it's just for shipping.
And then you've got the one Amazon guy has to take a horse and carriage for 60 miles
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
to deliver packages.
Yeah.
But he's already stripped them all and they're just
Mm-hmm.
physical products. So we never see any new age.
It's like in a
packaging.
potato sack.
Yeah.
Just full of products.
And he just gives them to the general store. And
Yep.
then they're like, hey, Ed, your razors came in. Your
Yeah.
Gillette razors came in. Look
Yeah.
at them. They're great. They got 8 blades
Look at
now.
this shit.
It's
Yeah.
8-blade Gillette. Look
at
at
that
this. Right
feature.
here. Look,
Yeah.
look at this. Look at that. It's pretty.
got the gun shop with all the old Winchesters
Oh,
and
this is great
some
guns.
revolvers and stuff.
Sniper
Yeah, sure. The Barrett is there.
But it's like a wooden stock.
And it's only $200. Yeah. Yeah, I want to do the Old West cult.
Oh my God, this would be awesome.
That'd be a really fun cult.
And the saloon
just hanging
upstairs just has a bunch of rooms.
out. Yeah,
for
it's
rent
got like 20 rooms.
by the hour.
Yeah, yeah.
You just got a bunch of girls in big dresses.
Yeah, they're just trying to make a living for their kids.
They're like, hey, y'all.
Yep. They're lined up on the stairs in all their dresses, fanning themselves.
They're like, hey, JT.
Yeah. Oh, back again?
Oh, no, you're going to have a few whiskeys and then come to my room?
Yeah, well, don't you drink too many like last time.
Yeah. I'll be like, I can't
We'll
promise
see.
that.
Yeah. I'm playing poker, bitch. You shoot in the air. Oh, shit. Yeah.
Oh, God, oh, God, oh, God.
Yep. Beer on tap
It's
there.
like, Sarah, I had you last night.
Yeah.
I want to try Rebecca
I
tonight.
had a new one.
I want to try Rebecca.
She just moved in.
She's like, Rebecca don't shave. I'm like,
Damn it,
does she have any soap?
Yeah.
No.
Damn it. She's got vagina termites. What?
Termite John. Becca's got termite John.
What?
Why would she have termite John?
We got to have a doctor. Just one doctor who's old.
Just one.
One doctor who is
And
about
he's
to die.
angry.
Yeah, he's mean.
So angry.
He's tired of dealing with
Because
people.
he's just mad if you get anything.
Yeah, you're like,
Oh, my God. You're shot again?
Again. You're like, yeah.
Caleb, you're shot again. You know how hard it is for me to dig these bullets out of this meat.
It hurts a lot. All I got is my big pliers.
Yeah, he just has needle nose.
Yeah.
Like, he's like heating up the.
Yeah, he's just
like, I gotta sterilize it.
pouring alcohol into my hole and making me drink it, and then shoving a giant hot needle nose plier into my
I've
hole.
lived like this for years.
Maybe until you died from the lead poisoning from his needle nose pliers.
I'm not getting shot.
You might. You don't know what you're going to do at the saloon. Somebody might get mad that you're seeing one of the girls.
What do you mean?
Yeah,
that's what they're there for.
He rode in from another town.
You just got to pay him silver dollars.
Yeah. Well, you gotta,
That leads into a question. How are we recruiting all these girls?
Listen, we see it in the comments.
yeah, they're going to
Like when they hear this, they're like, "You guys are starting a cowboy cult."
yes.
Dude, Fox is
sign
already
me.
signed up.
Yeah, she's already there.
Yeah, she's already like, "Hey, I've already built the kitchen."
Yeah.
Like, she's like, I got the
She's
first restaurant.
baking on. She's got a bakery there.
She's got the
dude.
bakery ready to go.
Yeah,
She's like, I've already been waiting for you guys to show up. You got to bring everybody else.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, I think a lot of people would want to join this.
Yeah.
Just
I mean,
go back into
tell us
cowboy
in the
times.
Tell us in the comments.
Yeah,
Are
would
you
you-
joining cowboy cult?
Yeah, I think,
What do we call this?
dude.
ISIS is taken, right?
Yeah,
ISIS
ISIS
was
is taken off the
so-
table. I don't know, something Wild West, something
what's
cowboy-esque, something.
Spur.
Yeah,
You know, the Whispering Spur.
yeah, that's fun.
Whispering
Yeah,
Spur.
because it's a secret,
And they're
It's
like,
whispering
whoa.
it.
Something that like describes exactly what it is. There's no question. Like, not a cult cowboy adventure.
Yeah, almost a cult cowboy town.
Kind of culty
Cowboy town.
getaway.
Yeah. Okay.
And you can't leave.
Yeah, and
Fine
once
print.
you're here, you cannot
you
leave
can't leave.
until you die.
I mean, you have to show up with good attire too.
Yeah, you gotta get rid of all your bullshit. You gotta have all your cotton outfits, your long johns,
You
all
gotta-
your
you gotta
cowboy
have a
clothes.
wardrobe.
You gotta bring a horse,
And you have to bring a horse.
at least one horse.
Otherwise, you don't get a house.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we gotta have a blacksmith there that's
Oh, yeah.
making horseshoes and
And we got to
things
have a
like that.
gunsmith.
Yeah,
That's
gunsmith.
Making bullets and
Yeah,
everything. Mm-hmm. And then we've got to farm.
We gotta have a mining company.
Yep.
Because that's
Big
where we're
mining
getting all of our
company.
iron and
Dynamite
stuff.
and
Yeah.
everything. Yeah, we're getting a bunch of silver.
Yeah, getting the silver and the gold that we're looking for.
Yeah, we're getting a lot. Mm-hmm. And then we all just show up single. though,
Some
right?
farmers. We got to have some
Well,
farmers.
dude, we have to have
yeah.
corn.
Yeah,
and,
we
like,
got to
everything.
have them
like the
farming.
pastures.
Yeah,
Like
for raising
pickles.
sheep.
We got to grow pickles.
We got to raise sheep and pickles. We got to have
we
a pickle
gotta grow
farm.
pickles.
You got to have that big old barrel of pickles at the general store that you just walk by and shake your hand off.
Yeah,
and
you're like,
chomping on a pickle while you're shopping around.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, that's part of like
Yeah.
if you're shopping at the store, you get a pickle
You
from
get
the
a
barrel.
pickle. Yeah,
From the barrel.
Yeah.
But you have to buy some.
you got to buy something to get that pickle though.
That's a really good rule.
Yeah.
Dude, that alone makes me want to. I mean, you're talking, we get to get drunk every night, play poker,
Dress as cowboys.
dress as cowboys,
Yeah.
and go home with either Sarah or Rebecca.
Or one of the many other
there's
saloon
80 of
ladies.
them.
Yeah, there's so many. It's
There's so
full.
many.
Yeah.
Like, and they have the coolest dresses
Yeah.
too.
Yeah, we've got a French man that runs a dress shop there. Yeah, there's a little dress shop, like a boutique
And
there
then
for
we
all
have,
the women.
we have a
Yeah.
tuxedo shop too.
We have the theater. We got to have a theater where plays and things go
Well,
on.
and then every Friday we have a hoedown.
Yeah.
With the violin player and everything.
Yeah.
And we do kind of like an outdoor, like with the lanterns and stuff.
yeah, where it's like it's like lines across the streets and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm actually just liking the idea of this town a lot.
I mean, we need to hear from everybody on whether or not they're willing to join
Yeah, you
our
wanna
new
join?
church of
Whispering Spurs
Whispering
or
Spurs, the Church of Whispering Spurs,
Yeah.
Gold Mining Company, the Church of Whispering Spurs.
Oh yeah, there's
Gold
got to be a
Mining
big
Company.
church there. Got to be a big church with a reverend
gonna
who's
see if
he's kind of a hard ass, but he loves you deep
You
down.
think?
Yeah, but and he's real. He has a troubled past. He was a gunslinger, but now he's a reverend, and he's trying to atone for all the people he killed.
The Church. I'm going to make this logo.
Yeah,
The Church of Whispering Spurs Mining Company.
it's a cool cult. No, that's a cult I can get into. A couple 6-shooters. I'd have a sawed-off shotgun that I wore on my leg, and then 2 6-shooters.
You should have 2 sawed-off double barrels.
Yeah, on each leg,
One
and
on
then,
each
and then
leg.
cross draw.
They're total shorties too.
Yeah.
And they're just like on your thighs.
Yeah.
And they're dwarfed too. So
Yeah,
people are like,
yeah.
oh my God.
Yeah, and I've got the one pistol here, and then the other one's here, like across my chest.
So
I
you
can-
have 12 plus 4, so you have 16 rounds.
Yeah.
Before you have to reload.
and a big old like giant Bowie knife that I carry. It's got a big
It's
antler.
right behind.
Yeah.
It's on your left
Yeah,
side
yeah.
because your shooters are all on
It's
your
on
right
this
side.
side, yeah.
So you can cross draw the Bowie knife's huge.
Once I get too close to them and I
It's
run
like
out of
the
bullets,
Jackhawk 9000.
it's giant. Yeah, if I stab somebody with it, it's going out their back, like 4 inches
Oh my God, that's
out
a
their back.
sword.
It's huge. It's really big. It's basically a cowboy sword.
How legal is this, Dave? Can you look this up and see? Oh man, dude,
It's pretty cool.
look at that.
That's pretty fun.
I'm gonna send it to Dave.
That's pretty
The
fun.
Church of Whispering Spurs Mining Company.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah, man, how much fun would that be?
Oh, it'd be so much fun. The ISIS ranch is really funny. 100% American ranch dressing. Oh my God.
Just that on a ranch bottom.
Church of Whispering Spurs Mining Company, dude. That's so good.
Dude, yeah, some of it like, and obviously there's gonna be some rich dude there who's got a big ass house,
And
who
he's-
probably runs the mine.
He's like, but he's evil.
he's
And
shady as
we don't
hell.
like him.
Yeah,
None
we
of
don't
us like him.
Yeah, none of us like
Yeah.
him. Yeah,
Yeah.
he's trying to run the town. Town runs
Yeah,
itself.
this is like
yeah,
the Magnificent Seven,
yeah.
where he's just like Cole or whatever his name
He's trying to
is.
run people out of their property so he can buy up all the land.
Yeah, he wants to
Yeah.
buy all the land, and we've got to stop.
Yep.
Wait, this isn't a cult anymore. If we're running it, why do we have a rich guy that's like trying to buy up all our land?
Well, I mean, there might be a rich guy show up. There might be a rich guy who wants to join this, and then
that's
he's just
true.
yeah,
Like, so we have to have a villain.
yeah.
So
yeah.
everybody always has a common enemy with us.
And he's going to have henchmen and cowboy goons
That's
that work
when
for
we're
him.
gonna get in the
That's where we
fights.
get the fights at.
Okay, that explains all the weapons. Because at first, if you have like this happy community,
Yeah, and I mean,
everyone's
we're
just carrying around a bunch of weapons.
Yeah,
for
we got
decoration.
rifles. We got rifles and stuff for hunting because we know we'll have a hunter and a trapper there.
Dude, how do we have Indian friends though? We need a bunch of Indians with us.
Yeah, true.
That are like, you know,
We'll build a reservation close by. We'll have a
Yeah.
reservation that's
throat slit
it's
feather.
like 10 miles from
Like,
town.
Oh, dude, that's
Yeah.
my boy.
Yeah.
Throat slit feather.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, yeah. We'll make a reservation 10
he's
miles
just
from
got
town.
red paint across
Yeah.
his eyes.
Only
I'm like, you better
TPs,
Don't
yeah.
look at him.
Yeah.
In the eyes.
Yeah.
Like he slits throats.
He will take your
He's
throat.
quiet as
He
a
doesn't
feather.
skin scalps. He skins throats. He just
Yeah.
has like a belt of throat meat.
Cuts your whole neck skin
Yeah,
off. And
yeah.
He
Got
collects
just a
it.
shelf full of Adam's apples back at the
Yeah,
house.
yeah. Well,
It's
he just
disgusting.
collects Adam apple. He has a necklace of Adam's apples.
Yeah, that's it. Like
What the?
throat skin
Yeah.
feather. Feather.
Yeah, Heather would probably be one of the Native Americans. She would be a shaman there. She would be the shaman in the Native American tribe.
Are you the doctor of the tribe? No, I'm just collecting skulls.
What? Yeah, she's got a
She's the
teepee
witch.
full of
No,
yeah.
she's the witch.
Yeah,
The town
Or no,
witch.
she's the friggin' one doing snake oils and shit. And like
She's just
yeah.
got a weird shack full
Yeah.
of bones.
Yeah.
And people don't go over there.
Yeah,
And she's like always yelling at herself.
Yeah.
And every once in a while, a bunch of Mexicans come with a big old like shipment and they just
Drop something
they're
off
dropping
there. Yeah.
tequila off. And
Yeah.
she's just the crazy old woman that's
Yeah.
yelling at herself. And like crows are always in her hair too.
yeah. She lives on like the far end of town.
Yeah,
it's like
and-
it's
and
kind of
it's covered in
kind of
bones.
off by itself.
Like there's hanging things. It's always clanking. There's wind chimes everywhere.
Yeah.
And again, every time she goes outside, crows just get in her hair.
Yeah.
She's always fighting them off.
Yeah.
So every time you look at her, she's just screaming because
Yeah.
there's crows. Let's just get rid of these crows.
I feel like they would probably just sit on her shoulder more than anything. They'd probably be her friend.
yeah, but also they just fuck with her.
Fuck with her, yeah.
Yeah, they're just in her hair, like
I
trying
think
to
she
like.
talks to them, makes them do stuff.
Yeah.
Makes her bring things to
Yeah.
her. Yeah.
We keep getting weird letters from
Yeah.
her, from crows.
yeah.
We're like, oh no.
The crows are writing letters about her?
Another crow letter.
No, she sends the crows with
Yeah.
letters.
Oh, okay.
And we literally just call her the crow woman.
yeah.
Yeah.
Crow lady.
Yeah.
Yeah, hey, you don't want to.
But crow woman shack.
Don't go down there. The
Yeah.
crow lady's down there. She just throws cats at
She's
you.
doing scary
Just
stuff.
hurls live cats. at you.
got a lot of-
like in The Simpsons, the
A lot
cat
of
lady.
wild animals as pets.
Yeah.
She has just a bobcat that hangs out with her all the
A bunch
time.
of rats
Yeah, what the
everywhere. Like, and there's just skulls everywhere. The bones out of control.
Yeah.
She's always gnawing on some chicken too.
She has a whole rotisserie chicken.
Yeah, but it's a
She's
vulture.
chewing on. Oh,
Like,
it's a
you
whole
look-
rotisserie
yeah.
vulture.
You look at she's always got like a drumstick, and
Yeah.
then you're like, that's a dead vulture.
That's a vulture leg. Yeah.
Oh my God, you're gross, lady.
Yeah, I'm liking this town. There's a lot of stories that could happen there. Gold
Smells
mine.
like crude oil and
Yeah.
pecans.
Yeah, the mines collapse sometimes.
Oh man.
And they kill people. And then that's when we're like, well,
And then it's like
numbers went down.
just
we gotta,
you and me.
We got to
in the
repopulate.
saloon,
Yeah.
and 38 of the nice ladies.
Oh, no,
They're
yeah.
like, who's ever going to pay for our services? We're like,
Like,
well, I've got some nickels.
Got some gold. I got a block
I got
of
all
gold.
this gold.
Yeah, that
What
I've
am
been
I going to
mining.
do?
Yeah,
This is a great idea.
this is a fun cult.
Why have we not started?
We should probably just start that.
Yeah.
I
Find some
fucking zone
land.
out for 2 minutes. I have no idea what you guys are talking about.
We're talking about the greatest
The coolest
cult
cult ever
I mean,
made.
it's a town.
Yeah.
I don't quite know because we're not worshiping anything.
No, yeah.
You see what I mean?
We're just worshiping the old
we're
West.
We're just dressing up.
Yeah.
I mean, that's it. We are
Yeah.
was the Church of Whispering Spurs Mining Company.
Yeah.
That's the town name.
Yeah.
How would someone prospect to join?
I think you just have to show up with your horse and your costumes.
Yeah, you got to find it. You got to commit.
Yeah.
It's somewhere in this region of Arizona or whatever.
Yeah,
And
we'll get an old
you gotta,
map from the Oregon Trail.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's just an old hand drawn map. And you got to you either bring your horse and carriage or just your horse with all your things loaded up on it.
Yeah.
And then you come and you have to provide some kind of like, what is it? What can you do that's going to be good in
You
this
got to be
town?
something like a
Yeah.
dentist.
Yeah. You got to be able to provide
We need
something.
one dentist.
Yeah.
And you're like, I'm good at fiber optics. We don't need that.
Oh, cool. Get
fuck
out of here.
Get out.
Yeah.
You don't know anything.
Some farmers.
Some
yeah.
dude's like, I know how to tan hides. Perfect. You're
Okay.
in. We're going to bring you hides.
It's going to be a cool outfitter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The IT professional can't come in, but the hide tanner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah. Get in
Because
here.
we need that.
Yeah.
We need a barber.
Yeah,
With a
barber.
good shaving spot.
We need a good chef too. We need for the saloon and like wherever else that's like
Wow,
cooking.
saloons only serve beans and pork belly.
Yeah, well, but we need a good chef who knows how to do these things for like the actual restaurant.
Beans and pork belly only?
That
You're
is
going to have
like,
to rename the town to Fart City.
that's back in the day.
Yeah,
All those old saloons, like
Yeah.
if you wanted food, like
You got, like,
bars didn't
cornbread,
serve
yeah.
food. They would you would get a tin plate of baked beans with a slab of pork belly.
yeah, and then it's usually some kind of bread.
So like
a
if you think
cornbread.
about it today, like every bar
Yeah.
has a food menu for
Yeah.
the most part. But like back in the day, you're like, oh, I'm getting up. I
Yeah.
need to eat because I got to ride a horse. So
Yeah.
I don't want to get caught by the sheriff riding drunk again.
Yeah, he'll shoot me.
If I'm just wobbling all over
Yeah.
the place, my horse doesn't know where to go.
Take my horse away.
Yeah, take my horse away. I'll get
Turn in my irons.
just riding my RUI, riding
Yeah.
under the influence.
Everyone's just going to smell like dog fart.
But we're just repeating history.
Yeah. Yeah, we got somebody there that makes soaps and things. They go into the woods and they
That
collect
doesn't
flowers.
fix dog fart.
Yeah, well, I mean, we're gonna smell
We're just
nice.
going to eat a lot of beans
Yeah.
and a lot of pork belly.
You're going to need a good toilet paper guy.
But that is, so they did, yeah, that's all they had on the menu.
Yeah.
Is you're like, oh, I want some food. And they just hand you that
Mm-hmm.
tin tray with a slab of beans and a wooden spoon.
Yeah. Sounds pretty nice.
I would love to try it.
That sounds pretty
I would
nice.
love to go into a saloon in like
Get old
Dallas,
school, beans
1830. Be like looking for some snacks, if you will.
There's going to be a tobacco, like at the general store. There's going to be
Oh,
a whole
yeah.
tobacco section.
Oh, yeah.
That's just like full leaves.
I think you'll be able to grow weed too because
Yeah.
we're an Indian reservation, pretty much.
Yeah, there's gonna
We're
be-
like our own thing.
That's illegal.
Sugar and flour and all that stuff being delivered. Sounds really cool. Sounds really
Bunch
cool.
of raw sugar cane.
Yeah. Sounds like a good time.
Oh, this will be great.
And the river has fish and stuff in it.
Tons of
Yeah.
fish.
Oh, yeah.
There's so many
You can
fish.
just hunt anytime you want. Sounds really cool. I'm into this cult. Sounds like a thing I would give up, possibly give my life up for. And just go join this cult. Yeah.
I mean, for a costume.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah. You get to wear these cool clothes
You
every
get to
day.
wear cowboy stuff.
hat. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I want to hear from everybody on this one.
Yeah.
Who's in on the cult and what ideas do you have for the town?
And yeah, how much cooler does this cult sound than every other one that we listed off?
Yeah, we listed off
that
a
are
lot of
currently
cults.
available.
So
And if you'd like to join the cult, send us a letter or a postcard indicating that you would, along with a convenience fee of $250 in cash, please.
And what skills you bring to the town?
Yeah, we need
the
to-
township.
we need to know what kind of clientele we're
Yeah.
attracting here, if you will.
Yeah. And then all the
We could sell some cult T-shirts.
Oh, cult merch?
Yeah. I mean,
Cult
what
merch.
if we did make the shirt of this of this logo? It's like definitely not a cult.
yeah.
Like like the Church of Whispering Spurs Mining Company, definitely not a cult.
Not a cult. Sounds really cool.
We would sell at least a dozen of those.
Yeah, I like this. I like this as a show idea. It's very
We just go
village.
out
It's very Westworld, but like
Real.
a mix of both.
So fun.
Yeah, a mix of both.
I mean, do you think we would have volunteers? We're like, hey, from the ladies, we're like, you got to work at the saloon.
Yeah,
You know what that means.
you're gonna have to bounce on it, and
But you get paid.
You have to wash.
But you get paid.
Yeah.
You know, your
in
rates
beans
are
and
your
pork.
yeah,
rates.
yeah.
Oh, they get paid in money,
Yeah.
but they're part of the community.
True.
Yeah.
So
We're selling
wait,
gold.
what is the currency of this?
We're selling
community?
gold for cash.
Oh,
There's no
we'll have
currency.
we'll have our own printing.
Oh, we're gonna print our own money.
We'll have our own money print, and then like all the bars of gold. Like we'll have the bank.
Yeah.
and then that could print our mining camp money.
Is this a
And then
capitalist
gold.
cult, or are we going to be on like communism rules?
I don't know. What would cowboy rules be for that? Yeah.
I think he's capitalist cult
Yeah.
because we're a mining company.
Yeah.
We are mining a bunch of gold, so we're making money.
Yeah. Like legitimately, like this is worth something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How do you deal with the cult homeless problem? Do you just
We don't
once
have
you
any.
run out of worth, they're out the gates?
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't have any.
Yeah. You can't be.
You get a house when you show up. If
Yeah.
you lose that house
Yeah.
in a poker match.
Does the house come with a mortgage?
No, it's just
I think you get a house because of a service you provide.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, you're part of
You have a shop now or like a setup. That,
yeah, you're somebody
Yeah.
in the town.
Yeah.
Once we're full, we're full.
Yeah.
So I mean, there's 80 or so positions
Yeah.
for girls in the saloon,
Yeah.
and there's about 14 positions for men.
Yeah. Well, we got like
town.
1,000
You got like
people
a
max.
sheriff.
Yeah.
You got a mayor,
Yeah.
you got a couple deputies, maybe two,
Mm-hmm.
and then you got the blacksmith. Yeah,
Yeah.
see, that's it.
Yeah.
and there's 80 something girls.
That are there completely under their own free will.
Yeah, in the saloon.
Because they want to. I mean, like they don't always have. Like they could be some female cowboys if they want.
They could.
They could be.
change it
Yeah,
up.
they could be some female coal miners or gold
Shave
miners.
their heads, cut their hair short,
Whatever they want to
start
do.
snapping a bull whip.
Just a trapper. That's
Bullwhip.
the female trappers. You know, whatever job they want to do on your bakery or whatever else service they can come up with. I like this. I like this idea a lot.
I think we're on to something.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, let's hop on Zillow and see if we can't rustle up some land.
Yeah.
All right,
Rustle up some land to start this.
Let us know.
Cowboy cult.
Let's just treat these YouTube comments here as kind of like a soft opening.
Yeah.
It's like, show us if you're interested.
Yeah, if
This is something, even if you just comment, I'm in.
I'm in. Yeah.
I'm in. Roo. I'm in.
Yeah. Yeehaw.
Just let us, we need to get a good count.
Yeah.
So we know how much land we have to buy and
Mm-hmm.
how much timber we need for quarters.
And also how much ranch to buy
Yeah.
for the initial meeting.
Yep. And how much ranch.
Yeah.
And then how many girls we have to positions that we have to, because we need like a 30-to-1 ratio.
Well, we've got at least 5 female listeners that might be interested.
Yeah. So there's,
One that would probably be interested out of the 5.
Yeah, for sure.
well, we'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see. We don't rule it out
We
yet.
no clue, yeah.
They haven't heard about everybody being in cowboy outfits. and
Yeah.
like doing hard manual labor all day and like just drinking room temperature whiskey with a dirt
Beer,
floor in the saloon, and some beer, and just getting rowdy every day off of a horse.
Yeah.
There's a few that are going to come running, I think.
Yep.
Just living cowboy life.
Yeah,
I like this. Yeah, let's get this going.
it's a good idea.
Well, let us know if you're interested in cowboy, not cult,
This is the
not cult cowboy town.
not cult cowboy town.
Yeah. And we'll see you there, partner.